Hey guys, welcome back to Intellectual Depth. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fauzia, and this is about finding your ID.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? How's your day? How's your mental health? And I hope you're taking good care of it.
Yeah, guys, a lot is happening.
What are we talking about today?
Gender role.
Yeah, today we're talking about gender roles, masculinity, femininity,
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So before we go any deeper, what does it mean?
I feel like gender roles, it's just a role the gender plays. Mm-hmm. It's like your role in society, your role in a partnership, it comes naturally. It's not something that you have to
force it.
It's not a role that you have to take up or something that you have to learn. Mm-hmm. I think, maybe at some point you might want to learn certain stuffs, but it's natural. It's something that's, inbuilt by God.
Wow.
At the same time, you could always improve, but yeah, that's what it means to me. I think it's not as controversial as this generation makes it seem.
I think you said it all.
What does it mean to you?
It means similar to you. Like, it's just two genders playing their own role, knowing where to not cross, respecting each other's gender and appreciating the similarities you guys have together.
Yeah.
And I think basically that's what it means to me. Mm-hmm. Honestly, this topic could be sensitive for people that don't understand.
Yeah.
And when it comes to gender role, I always say you have to be self-aware.
Yeah.
You have to be self-aware that you are this person and you play a role. For example, like the female, as a female, you should understand that there are certain things you could do and some you cannot do. Mm-hmm. You need to know where to put the line. Respect, simplicity, becoming calm. Just know that you are a person of worth. Mm-hmm. You are worthy of something. You could do anything you put yourself to. I believe each gender is like you are put in this world for a purpose, and all of us have a specific role to play. Yeah. If you want to say, it's just like, okay, I want to take my mother's role. It doesn't work like that.
As a daughter.
Yeah. She's my mom.
Yeah.
There might be in life you want certain things to change, but God knows why you're in that gender. So do not,
try to, I think, manipulate it.
And try to change something that is beyond your control.
Yeah. I think the controversy usually starts when I'm talking like we, not women. Mm-hmm. I'm talking we like as a whole, men and women.
Yeah.
As people, I feel like when we don't understand the rules, like you said, when you're not aware, you feel like, oh, okay, it's an empty role, so let me put what I feel.
Yeah, let me fill the gap.
Yeah, so I feel like when you don't know what you should be or what is your gender, let's start there.
Yeah,
you could fall into anything because you already have no thought or you have no understanding of what your role is in society, in a family, or whatever it could be. When you are manipulating the rules, the problem is when you manipulate the rules to be tailored to how you want them to be, and you want the majority to accept that for you,
it becomes
toxic.
A problem.
Yeah, and it's unfair. At the same time, I think the rules are very natural and very common sense.
It's inbuilt.
But then respect is one of the major things that you have to keep in mind. With each role, respect is not like pick and choose. You both have to respect each other's roles to let the other thrive in their role. So you can't come to a lawyer as a medical doctor and say, oh, this case, I know how to handle it because you've handled several clinical cases. It's not your place. You have to allow them thrive in their professionalism.
That's where they're professional.
Yeah, and let them play their role there. That's the same thing with men and women. You can't expect a man that is laid back, very lazy, very feminine to be around women and feel like, oh, I don't feel masculine enough. It's because you're not. So you be sitting there and just say, I don't think the women are like actually women. Maybe you have to look within. And same thing with the women.
What is the problem? Just for example, naturally a guy is meant to be provider. And women, we want that. it's how we're built. You provide. Even like, for example, if someone is going to marry you, according to the Islamic teaching, they ask, can you provide for her? Can you feed her? Do you have a shelter to put her in? Because when you give her that, she gives you a home. She nurtures your kid. It's something you have to do, like, okay.
It's like compatibility.
It's like a support, compatibility, a support system you create.
So you do your part,
she does her part, and then you create a wonderful family.
Yeah.
But you can't say, okay, I'm gonna marry you, let's just make it 50-50. Something along the line, it's gonna affect your ego.
I think one thing about women, we're also very fast thinkers. We improvise with something else. We're improvising with someone else. Like, I'm not saying, okay, yeah, she's gonna find it could be the case she finds someone else, but you're not doing your part. She has to improvise. You're not providing. She's gonna go do it, and then you're gonna lack there, and the relationship is gonna
affect.
Being on shaky grounds.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because the men nowadays in this century, they try to believe like, oh, the century has changed.
Yeah,
let's make the role equal, because women are going out there saying what a man could do. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's a hardcore truth you have to tell yourself. Step in there. You're the leader. Lead. Show them you could give them the support. Show them you could provide for them. And it just comes naturally, like you said it. But you cannot come and tell her, okay, let's make it 50-50.
I think right now it's super saturated.
Yeah.
Gender roles are unbelievably, I feel like, super saturated and unbelievably abused. Like, the men just feel like, oh, I'm a man and that's it. Like, no masculinity. No, they have no sense of self. Majority of them. And let me not speak for everyone.
Sometimes believe lack of respect for women. That you feel, okay, there's more women than men. You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, okay.
You feel like you have multiple options?
Yeah, multiple option. If she doesn't want to do 50-50, someone would. Just
that
remember.
50-50 is such nonsense. Like, what the hell? Like, 50-50 where? How? Like, I want to understand. Okay, maybe for some people it might work, honestly, but like, there is no way that you could think that having a 50-50 within your family is, it's something,
choking.
I don't agree with it. I just feel like it's a manipulative opinion so many men have, that they feel like, okay, if I'm providing this way, you know, you should also provide this way.
For example, if she's making more money than you, life happens. Yeah. But you need to know that she has a mother, she has a father, and her siblings that she wants to take care of.
I believe in my money is my money, your money is our money.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it should be, honestly.
That's what marriage relies on. Can you provide for her?
Women, her money is, there's no way a woman would have her money and be selfish with it.
She would definitely give
But then for you to have the thoughts.
And the entitlement.
That's the issue, the entitlement, that you could use her money says so much more about you than you're saying. It's baffling. I feel the male gender right now.
I don't know who is enabling who. Is it the woman that is like the female gender that is enabling the guys, or the guys enabling the woman? But we need to sit down.
Honestly, I feel like the female gender enables the men.
Yeah, we need to sit and talk to ourselves. Like, what is happening?
I honestly feel it goes hand in hand. The men also enable the women. They keep saying, "Oh, you're the boss lady. You know what? I'll just be a stay-at-home dad." It could work for some. It could work for some people, but I just don't know how it became, at this point, you'd see men sitting while women get up and open their doors. Women are paying bills. Like, I don't understand how we got this far.
I think they just become too comfortable.
And the women are actually accepting it and actually empowering it. That's the worst part.
Yeah, like you said, like, they're empowering. What is really hurtful is, like, the guys feel like, even if it's her money, she has to do a certain thing for me to it's going to affect your ego. It's going to affect your relationship with your kids. They're going to be like, oh, dad, don't worry. Since you're not going to do it, mom would do it for me. you know, it's really on. And I advise people, if you're not ready for marriage and not ready to build something, marry the same lane as you or go below. For the woman, we have a level. Plus. Yeah, the same plus or higher. Because I need you to take your role and hold it dearly. You would prosper. Provide for her. Give her that shelter she needs. She would give you the respect. I'm not saying even if without it, she's not. And everyone will blossom. It's not like I can't take a seed of avocado and put it inside a banana. it produced something, disabled. You just need to sit and is your filter. Religion should be your filter. What did God say? Who is in charge? When, for example, I always take marriage. When you're coming to marry a lady, you don't go to the lady. Can you provide for him? Can you give him 50-50 of your salary? We're just in a century that, okay, so many women are educated. So many people are becoming empowered because anything could happen. You might die before her. She could die. It's good for you to have a backup plan or something to, to rely on.
But it shouldn't be the case.
But it's always the man you go to. You are the one that create a family. You lead. And in order for you to lead, you have to provide. Whether you like it or not. It has to be something you
for me, honestly, it's all fine and good, but it's the entitlement.
Yeah.
It's for you to feel like you need her money or she should be able to provide for you in cases whereby it should come from her. It shouldn't come from where you feel like, oh, you know what? I know if I lose this, yes, she's got your back, but it shouldn't be entitled. And the audacity for some of these men that think, oh yeah, no matter the case, I know she's not gonna leave me, even if I've lost everything. She would always hold me down.
I mean,
and always provide. I know, like, what?
Situations changes.
Yeah.
And like I say, when the roles are misplaced, things happen.
I honestly think that women empowerment, yes, women independence, like is all nice and it's all good. It's amazing. Definitely, you should gain your independence, financial, and it's all good and fine till it went on steroids.
Yeah, it's going
for you to feel like she could be independent and she shouldn't, like, I'm not saying she should depend on you, but she should feel secure. She should feel safe,
protected,
all
safe
aspects
from that. And if you do not start, addressing that, making them know that this is something you have to talk about, your marriage is gonna go bad.
Yeah.
And when it goes bad, you cannot stop it.
Yeah.
Because the moment, even before marriage, you keep showing her the sign, or you're gonna be doing this. You take in charge.
It says
whatever
a lot,
happens.
I think, before you marry someone or build whatever you want to build with someone. It says a lot for them to start.
And I'm sorry to say that her dad has been providing for her for a long time. Even though if she's working, she's still under her father. You have to remember that. Because you don't want to get to a point that, okay, at this point, I understand that whatever happens, I have a backup plan. I want everyone, if your intention is bad, renew those intentions.
Yeah.
Because it's a seed you're going to implant in yourself and the family you're going to make. And it's going to determine the kind of foundation you're going to have. Let's all put all this, all these thoughts that is going on, these generational, shall I call it curse or whatever is going on? I don't even understand. Sit and talk to yourself. What are you building from within? How are you trying to make the gender, your role, better than how you met it? What is your filter? What is religion saying? What is it saying? The moment you go see her parents and her family, they ask you this question. So many people around there saying, okay, can you provide for her? Can you give her shelter? But after a few years, maybe she got a bigger job than you. You're like, if she's getting bigger job than me, why can't she take care of the rent? Take your role, be responsible for your action.
Yeah.
And remember, at the end of the day, we all go back to God who created us. He know why he gave us this role. Because just, she does a lot as a mother. She has kids to take care. She has to nurture them. And
the pain I feel she goes through having those kids, that's like on another level. It's the roles are different. Compatible but different. And the moment that you think they're the same, there's no way they would be compatible.
The empathy has to be there.
So it's like as a woman that provides care and nurturing, you can't get the same thing from a man, like with the kids. They could try, but it would never feel like a mother kind of
that
situation.
motherly love and stuff.
Your role to provide shelter and be there. Yes, you should show your emotions
and support also.
But your level is not on the same level as hers. That's why I think the people of this generation are all confused. They don't have defined roles of what to do.
True, and be careful the people you hang around with.
Yeah.
They might sit down and be insulting people. Oh, this kind of generation, these certain girls. It says a lot about you. It says a lot about how you think. Just remember, what if it was your sister, your auntie, or someone close to you? How would you feel if they were saying this? If you cannot fix it, shame on you. Shame on your generation.
This lady that I met, she was telling me that I think she wanted to marry this guy or something like that, and he was like, he doesn't think he could get married to her. He thinks he's not ready, and she was really concerned. She was asking him like, why isn't he ready and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, it's finance and stuff, and she's like, oh, okay.
She could help with that.
She would pay for the wedding. She would pay for how much does he need, and he mentioned he needs like thousands of dollars, and paid for everything. And then for him to tell her, he just didn't come to the altar, and he just didn't show up. She kept calling him, and
of course, what are you doing to the female out there? Really, why honestly, are you doing this to yourself?
Like, I don't even know how to interpret this, because
I think it's just desperation.
No,
honestly, it's desperation. Maybe they think their biological clock is...
She mentioned that she's in her like late 30s. But at the same time, I just feel like desperation fogs our idea of the truth. Let me not say idea. It fogs our reality. Desperation fogs the reality of what you're getting into. And she was willing to fully get into that. And the guy was just like, nah, he's not. Like, even with that,
honestly, I respect this guy. He did the right decision.
Yeah.
He chose himself over.
But the funny thing is, he took the money.
Oh no, that's bad.
He still took the money.
That's bad. Honestly, that's bad. But honestly, I want women out there, don't put yourself in a desperational state where you give birth to kids that they don't even know what is happening. Then after a while, you guys would have to divorce or separate. It's not fair. Plan about this. Think about your future. Yes.
And I feel like transparency, there's nothing wrong with transparency. There never is. If you're transparent to the point that, okay, this is what I'm getting in, this is what you're getting in, how do we build from this? That's okay. But then for you to think that, you know what, this part of, if the woman proposes to like put her money here or do this for the family, that's okay.
And like as long as she married you, she loves you, trust me, she's gonna contribute. Yeah, we don't even
but
notice.
It's the sense that you feel she needs to bring something. That's the issue.
Yeah, if she doesn't bring, no one is gonna be at peace.
Or it has to be, I do it, you do it too. That's not how it works.
For example, I'll give an example. Let's say with kids' school fees. Let's say the mom gets more money and the dad is like average. If she wants, you need to sit down and have hard conversation. Even before marriage, what happens? Okay, I want them to change schools. Then that's on you. That's on the mother. You have done your part. Just be honest and transparent about it. I'm sorry you can't afford this. You see some ladies, they'll be like, okay, every year I want to change my furniture. That's on you. I just want you to be honest and be intentional about it. Yeah. And God is with those that are intentional about stuff. Do not try to follow a crowd, or don't try to follow like, and your friends, be careful what you tell them. Whatever happens in your marriage stays in your marriage. Don't bring a third party into it. Go and tell them, oh, you know what my wife said? She wants to change school. And then the devil enters. How could you let that happen? What? You want a woman to lead you? All that. It becomes chaotic, and you will be in the road of regret. Just talk to God about whatever you're going through, and be careful who you marry. Be intentional about who you marry. Yes, money is going to come and go, but who truly cares about you would be there. Yeah. And if you're not even sure about your role, find your filter, religion. Go read about it. What did God say? If she doesn't know, educate her. It's something is for better, for worse. Let her know. Read about it, and don't because you see things happening in movie, or you hear the neighbor or something is happening. Oh, I know when I get married, I'm gonna tell my wife this and that. It doesn't work like that. And just the 3 P's: patient, persistent, and perseverance, and you get there. True. This topic can be sensitive. It can be insulting to some people.
Honestly, I feel like this topic, it could be sensitive. At the same time, it's very, very honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like black and white for me. I feel like the controversy, I feel like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it
because we
doesn't.
all know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sitting here and just like playing a puzzle. It's very easy to understand. Okay, this is my role. This is your role. And then when you have your religion as your filter, or whatever you believe in as your filter, you just go ahead and do what you need to do. And one thing I also wanted to say about women is that the instance they feel like, the reason I feel like this is usually a little glitch, or I would say arguments around this, is because the women, the instance they see you're not providing or they're not getting what they want, they're already independent, so they don't have time for the BS. They just leave. So the men feel like, oh, it's better she puts more into this relationship, so whenever she leaves, that I know that she lost a lot or she lost something.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to understand. It's up to you, and you can choose also not to build a family and not to get married and just be on your own.
Yeah, I like how you always say this, and I remember your quote, not making a choice is a choice.
Yeah.
As long as you're choosing to be with someone, to settle down and build a family, you need to put everything in a silver plate. This is how it should be. This is what should be done.
And you need to be transparent.
Yeah, if they don't get it. Because I don't know about certain guys, but most guys, they have a way they feel like their home should be, the kind of, way they want their kids to be brought up and all that. I don't know about people nowadays, but honestly, it's something you need to discuss so that you're in the same page. Yeah. Yes, maybe you guys might be passionate about two different things, but we are humans and we follow the religion as our filter. Know what you stand for and focus on that. And I'm sure no roles would be affected.
Yeah.
The moment you start leading, you know it.
Yeah. And the moment you understand, you guys are in sync. It's something that's
comes naturally.
Yeah, it's natural. And not knowing your roles affects your mental health. It affects you as a person. Feeling like the issue is with the men, like I mentioned with the women. With the men, they feel they're powered all the way through. Either way, there are cases whereby they're extreme, and then there are cases whereby they're just reluctant to do anything. So extreme cases, whatever happens and goes into the house is what is under their control, which is not the case. Yes, you have a certain aspect of power, so does your wife.
But know that the one with the most control is God.
Yeah, but at the same time, taking all that control and power, it causes the family to crash because you can't do it alone. That's why you two are together.
Yeah, it's like a support system.
Yeah, so I just feel like, don't let the ego get to your head. Okay, you're a man, so what? Like, and you're a woman also, like, so what? Like, it's just for you to know you need the family that you want to be the way that you want it. Just don't get the gender to get to your role, masculine or
don't
feminine.
Let it get to your head.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that just remember, God knows. God knows what you are up to. God knows your intention towards those genders.
Yeah.
If you have a good one, you would see goodness. If you have an evil thought, or you just want to marry her to abuse her and control her, you would see and you would question. And I assure you this, I'm not threatening even the woman. If your intention is just to abuse, misabuse, disrespect, you're going to see it. Life is an echo. You get what you receive. So just like I always say, pray about it. Don't rush it for the woman that they're saying, oh, biological clock. You will see a young girl get married. She never gives birth. It's not part of her destiny. Life goes on. Of course, it's painful, but everyone is tested another way. Some people, it could be marriage. Some people could be kids. Some people could be parents. Everyone test is different. So it's just something you have to be patient with, persevere, and just keep praying. And I assure you, along the way, God will make, ways for you to have a better life and in peace with everyone.
Yeah.
The main purpose of marriage is finding peace and with your better half. So think about it, pray about it, and always think positive, because in a world full of toxic people and toxic mindset, you need to protect your mind and your inner soul.
Yeah.
What you hear.
And your mental health.
Yes, what you hear, what you watch, and what you listen. That's all we could say, I think.
I think that's a personal note right there.
Yeah. That's like my personal note.
My personal
What's your
note
personal
is
note?
whatever your gender is, um, whatever role you choose to play with the gender you have, just look for ways to better it. It's not really a fight. I don't know why so many people feel like this is a fight. Oh, I'm the better gender. Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm the better. Or you know what? I'm just gonna switch up the gender. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. It's just like, okay, this is what I am. How do I make myself a better person? How do I enhance my abilities? How do I create the change I want to see within my family, within the people around me, within the society at large? It's your choice to make that choice and keep learning. That's what makes us better humans, and keep exploring, and just always be steadfast on your beliefs and never misjudge what people might go through at the same time, and have your values on like you want it to be. And yeah, just know what you want with your life basically, and keep learning always.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful personal note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've said it all. We've said it all. I don't know if I should add a personal note, but to everyone out there, you need to be patient with both genders. We're in an era where everyone is going through something.
Yeah.
If it's not mental breakdown, it's mental crisis.
Yeah.
The countries are difficult, the weather is harsh, and the environment is not favoring anyone. So just take it easy on yourself. It's okay at some days not to be okay, but have a
Don't
value.
go out and abuse.
Don't abuse yourself and
'Cause you're
abuse
a
your
man,
gender
or 'cause
and
you're a
abuse the
woman.
role you are playing. Because we need to create a safe space for each other, for ourselves, for the opposite gender, and just be kind. You never know who you're helping. You never know what you're doing to yourself. Be kind to yourself, and be honest, and just be honest about your role. When it
That's
comes,
very important.
yeah,
Just about your role.
yeah, and don't let anyone come in between that. And use, like Layla said, use religion as your filter. Pray for guidance and protection from the evil of within, because it can actually conquer you. And yeah, protect your mind, your soul, and your body.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Thank you so
guys.
much
Take
for
care.
listening. And please don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.
With your loved ones.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.